It's halftime on the KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight's game features the Cashton Eagles and the Luther Knights. We'll return with the second half of tonight's game after these messages.
State Business Machines. Our job is to keep you moving forward. We know your business depends on the reliability of your equipment. That's why we're here, to provide you with the industry's highest rated machines and the know-how to keep them running at peak efficiency. We understand the importance of quality sales, service, and support. We've been doing it for over 60 years. To learn more about what we can do for you, visit tsbm.com. Tri-State Business Machines. Move forward with us.
There's no place like La Crosse, Wisconsin, with the river and the bluffs.
Academic success, athletic success, all of our programs are doing really well right now.
Coming out here and playing my first conference game, I had a bunch of goosebumps, I had chills, I was excited, I was nervous. You know, I felt every emotion that, you know, you can feel.
College, when you think of what that experience is and the growth as a person and as a student and as an athlete, there's no place like UW-La Crosse.
And welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson, and we are just about to get underway here for the second half. We did find out that the reason that ref had to leave the game was his son had gotten into something and hurt himself, and they had to take him to the hospital. He wanted his dad to go with him, so they pulled him off the field, and he did go with his son to the hospital. We're not sure exactly what happened, but that's the story that we got.
I guess he's got a head injury. Hope it's not serious.
Well, it's interesting to see in the second half if either team opens it up. Both of them playing pretty conservative, tight offenses.
Yeah.
And hopefully the coaches have looked at correcting blocking schemes, because that has been really a challenge.
Yeah. Bring it out to about the 40-yard line, so the Knights will start Our score 7-6 as we move into the third quarter here.
Freshman Gabe Peterson on tackle on part of the special unit.
First and 10. Wilm under center. Send a man in motion. Peterson in motion. The handoff. Forward there. Once again, Rogers, the ball carrier.
Runs into big number 99. And Rivera, a freshman. Boy, I look at this roster. 3, 4, 6. Freshmen on the roster. Wow.
Second down and 8 now. Knights. This time Bridle in motion. It'll be first down Luther, and they'll bring the ball, move it down to the 47-yard line.
A little bit of Holman's offense. They now with Cam Weber as the quarterback, they that option, and it's all based on timing and execution. Good pitch at the exact time you get hit.
11-14. Left, first and 10 now for the Knights. They hand it off to the back, and Rogers.
In a scrimmage and a nice block by number 69, Josh Larson.
Second down and 7. And Way too much movement.
Luther running a tempo. Back and forth. Aquinas, we'll see them on Saturday. The isolation, Rick.
Yeah.
Tried to get him one-on-one, but Schaldak just timed it perfectly.
Yeah. He saw it come. 21 now. Wilm fades back, throws the pass, and it's intercepted. He threw it right to his competitor. That's Michael Barnes, and he's going to take it down to the end zone, and a touchdown for the Eagles. I don't see any flags out there.
Just overthrew Rick Caden Bridell, the junior. And good coverage, too, by the Eagles. And as a result, no penalty and no flags, and 6 points for the Eagles.
6 points for the Eagles.
I'm sure Christian Willem didn't like the trajectory on that pass. He had an open receiver too. Late arrival. Schaldak ready to kick this out of the hold of number 16.
Kick is up, and that's going to be short.
That wasn't good from the beginning. No, 16, Alec Wall, the holder.
13-6. Score as the Eagles put one up there on a pick six by Michael Barnes. So the Knights not too happy with that one, I'm sure.
Michael Barnes, the 5'7" junior, just sitting back in his outside zone coverage, and ball thrown right to him, as you said.
Which is an amazing blessing. Here's the challenge with another $5,000 raised through the 2018 Night Challenge campaign. Our donor will match that amount again.
John Bias sitting to our left, the announcer, a teacher here at the school. I think he's got a little energy to him, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Of course, his son, Emery Bias, the senior, 6 foot wide receiver, defensive back.
Or the Mission Advancement Office at Luther High School.
13-6 now. And once again, Schaldak will kick off. That's a good kick. That's going to go to Statler. Bring it out to the 35, the 40, the 45, and he'll get taken down at about the 45-yard line.
Just picking his hole, started a little slow and then exploded. Let's see if the Luther Knights can take advantage. Good field. Yeah, I think he did a good job of not gambling too much, and tackle by James Harder, who's played well as a sophomore.
Second down and 8.
Made by number 63 for the Eagles, Nick Lasky.
Wilm under center, man goes in motion. He's going to hand it off, and he's got some room to go. That was Rogers again, the ball carrier.
Rogers on the carry.
And he's going to pick up the first down.
Rogers with good running room right behind number 69, Josh Larson, who's played on both sides of the ball. He's played extremely well.
Knights need a score now. If they can score and get an extra point, they can tie this thing up. It's definitely not out of reach, that's for sure. 1st and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line of the Eagles. Single back, tight formation. That's Riley in motion. They go to Rogers, and he gets hit right away at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the blocking, Rick, broke down very early. James Harder having one heck of a game, too, as a sophomore.
25, Eric Rogers.
Second down and 10. No gain on the play. Ball at the 42. One of the few fields that we work at, Terry, that has a post right in the middle of the
Yeah, sometimes we have a little bit of an issue
you know?
with the angles at La Crescent, but not with a post.
Yeah, not with a post. I was assured by Joel Babinek, the athletic director, that one of these days that post is coming down.
Number 25, Eric Rogers on the carry.
Rogers on the carry again.
Yeah, good yardage there. Bennett Schmitz, number 23 on the tackle.
Picks up about 4 on the play, so it'll be 3rd and about 6 now.
I just got such good cooperation from both of these head coaches this week, and as I asked for information. I mean, that's just a pleasure to work with coaches that appreciate what we do.
There you go, absolutely. 3rd down. Riley in motion, another bad snap and a loose ball. Wilm has to fall on it.
Boy, and that's deflating too, Rick.
It is.
Bad snap, Tristan Riley, number.
And now you're up against it.
52.
4th down, you got 6 yards you got to get put together here, and you definitely don't want to turn this over to the Eagles at this point.
No, and there's some momentum they're building. Started on their own 40,
and they're going to kick this time. Bias is going to kick.
That was the flag is illegal participation.
By who?
They had a player leaving late. 12 players on the field.
Too many on the field. That'll back it up 5 yards more.
I thought as long as he gets off the field, I'm going to check that rule before the ball is snapped. You're okay.
Gets a good snap. There's a nice. Schaldock is back to receive it. He's going to let it. Oh, it stops. It stops, and that'll. You think Schaldock decided to avoid it, which is smart.
Yeah.
And but the ball took it. Knight's bounce came back.
And it looks like the decision. See if the Knights can answer with their defense.
There you go. If they can hold them to a 3. But these Eagles, they can pop one on you. I mean, they've had some surprising luck with some big plays. And we'll can do this time. Alec Wall coming into the lineup. He's their freshman quarterback. And they're going to send a runner too far.
Eagles trying to spread things out a little bit in that formation. Not much running room for 33 that
Zach
time.
Harris.
Yeah, nowhere to go. The interior line of the
There's the snap. And again, the running play, and he's going to pull up. There's the snap. Handoff again, up the middle, nowhere.
Yeah, lost yardage too.
The Knights stop him.
No gain on that play.
It's going to be 4th down, and they're going to have to kick at this point.
At that field position, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mitchell Bass, number 65. Wow, what a great play he made. Held his ground at 220 pounds.
4th down and 2.
Back to punt from the Eagles, 45. Austin.
And Statler will be back to be the deep man, the receiver.
Just possibly incredibly good field position for the Knights.
Schaldock, nice kick.
What a great punt. Huh?
Taking it about the 35. Statler will avoid a defender and get it up past midfield down to the 45-yard line of the Eagles.
Impressive return by the junior Brandon Stadler.
Absolutely.
25 on the return. We do have a timeout on the field.
Timeout called on the field, so while they're taking a timeout, I think we should probably do that too. We need to get in our 3rd quarter break here, everybody, so stick around. Our score, 13-6, Cashton in the lead. We'll be back after this message from one of our sponsors.
No matter where you are, it's easy to find Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
Schneider Heating, La Crosse.
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Here you are.
Right now, get over $1,700 in rebates and utility credits with your new Carrier Infinity heating and cooling system.
Call or visit us online to ask more about our Gold Star maintenance program.
Schneider Heating, West Salem.
Schneider Heating around West Salem. Here you go.
Turn to the experts, Carrier and Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning.
I'm Dan Dyker, Billy Doc Niles, Paul Reichert. We bring you the Badger State Clean Water and Air Race Report every Saturday at noon at 1460 WBUG. What a great time of the year it is, Billy.
It is a great time to go racing, and we will bring you interviews from the top drivers across the Midwest.
And also, results.
Yes, Paul Reichert here, and I've got the Burning River Race Report bringing you results from all over the country.
Are we going to buy him some new shoes this year?
Oh, he needs them to get to Big Four.
Going to have to do that. Saturdays at noon, 1460 WBOG.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson. Timeout called on the field. Give the players a chance to water down, I think, Terry.
Yeah. Injury, and hopefully the players okay.
Oh, we do have an injury out there. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't even notice that. They got him up. That's Brandon Statler. He's been doing a great job on those punt returns.
Looks like he's okay. It's just incredible how quickly the medical sideline personnel get to the site. I mean, they get to the site of the player just right away, and they make the decisions, not the coaches.
So, 1st and 10 for the Knights now. They're pretty good field position on the 45-yard line of the Eagles. Got to be able to do something with this, and it's important that they do. 4:26 left, third quarter. Cashton, Luther 6. Here's the snap. Wilm hands it off. He's got an open. He's got blockers too. It looks like we're going to the end zone, folks. And there it is.
Eric Rogers, a great job too. Rogers with his first. He had one TD last week, second touchdown of the season.
Great job following. Getting behind those blockers, knowing where they are. He really had great field sense, if you want to call it that.
He did. He picked the hole. He had an impressive outing last week over Taylor. And
on the kick for the Knights, number 37.
As you said, there was a little bit of urgency going.
13-12 our score. Let's see if they can tie it up with this. It's up. So a chance to tie it up there, but Cremation Services, serving the La Crosse area for over 50 years now. Traditional services or pre-arranged funeral plans. To know they'll be there when you need them. That's Schumacher Kish. They're in La Crosse, La Crescent, and in Onalaska. Schumacher Kish. If you'd like to get a copy of tonight's game, folks, there should be information there on how you know what you're interested in, or call the station. You can do that too.
I had a chance to talk to Sandy Clary. Her son plays for Central, number 21, and she's complimented us on our broadcast.
Super.
Saw her at the Oktoberfest function. Her son, Russell Heisey, named after.
Yeah.
He had one heck of a game, as you recall.
I do. I remember that name, calling that name a couple of times. Kick, and they're going to put that down in a corner, and it's going to roll out of bounds.
So the ball will go to the
35, or is it the 30?
To the 30, I believe.
35.
Yep, I read an article just recently about the probability of no kickoffs in the very near
Yeah, you talked about that during the UWL game the other day.
It is.
Do you think that'll happen in high school too?
I do. I just think at the 40-yard. Actually, the ball will be placed. I just think that that's in the future.
Even in the NFL, huh?
I think so.
I'll be darned. 10 now for the Eagles. They're still ahead, 13-12, protecting that 1-point lead. That's going to be a quarterback keeper.
Number 16,
a little spot
on the play. Second down and 9. Thirteen to 12.
By number 27, Ben Riley.
It's a much better run, Ben Riley.
Gain 3 in the play brings
third down and about 4 now for the Eagles.
Student section out there.
Wow.
Jeez,
what a great move by the Knights.
Mitchell Bass, too, Rick. That way of the game so far. Number 65. Had a chance to talk to John Benrud a little bit at halftime. He's got a grant on the team. Carter Benrud, a 5'8" sophomore and junior. He is retiring from teaching this year.
Is that right?
And he's been the longtime football coach, wrestling coach.
Yeah.
For 35 years here
at Luther, huh?
Yes.
Bad snap, bounces, but he picks it up and kicks it anyway, and it turns out to be a good kick. They're going to let that one go, and it looks like Trevin Fight ends up stopping the ball at about the 20-yard line. So the Knights will get it at the 20.
45 yards.
Boy, Shaldock didn't that particular pressure didn't bother him, did it?
No. Kicked it away. Even he picked up that bounce off the turf and got a good kick out of it. They'll place it. Yeah, it looks like it's right at the 20-yard line. So here's see if they can. Once again, the Knights. 1st and 15 now.
Oh, go, 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 go.
And he breaks through. Still on his feet. Pick up a blocker along the way. One man to beat. He's got a blocker. He's going to the end zone. There's Rogers, Eric Rogers, into the end zone for a touchdown, Luther.
Boy, down the left sideline again, no flags, and he ran through 2 tackles, and then he found another gear.
Yeah. Wow. 85-yard touchdown run, they're saying. And we've got a player down, but I think it's just, it looks like maybe a cramp, the way they're flexing his leg there.
That's
and he's back up again.
Touchdown run,
Connor Peterson, player that was down. What a great run by Eric Rogers to a touchdown and a score now. It's looked like that's going to stand. It'll be 18-13, Luther in the lead. 2:06 left in the third quarter here.
Boy, at least in this quarter, they have found their rhythm.
They sure have.
That was a run
on both sides of the football.
Yards. On the kick for the Knights, number 37, Josiah Larson. Oh, and it looks good.
And that time it's good.
Point after is good.
Good Josiah Larson, good snap by Emery. Check that, the snapper. Caden Bridell? Yeah, nice snap.
So the score 19-13 now. The Luther Knights in the lead with 2:06 left in the third quarter.
See if that changes a little bit of the play selection now. The Eagles pretty conservative the last few times with their possession. Sometimes playing from behind, you change a lot of things.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought right here he broke the tackle. I was like, there's no safety. Cashton
Cooling down pretty good out here too. I think it must be down in the 60s now.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Of course, my jacket's in the car.
Mine too, yeah. Well, it's all right.
Well, according to the forecast, so we won't need a jacket on Saturday and Sunday.
No.
supposed to be in the 90s for the weekend.
Oh, okay. 2:06 left. 19-13. Luther now in the lead. And once again, Josiah Larson will kick the ball for the Knights. End over end, taking it about the 22. Here's Schaldock, the returner. Got it out to the 40, the 45, the 50, and he's taken out of bounds, but not till he gets into Knight territory. So Schaldock with a nice run back gets it out to about the 43-yard line they'll place it at of the Knights.
Head coach Jared Hemmersbach said to me today, watch this kid. You will be impressed. Austin Schaldock, a junior at 5'11", 165 pounds. First time he started this season, and he was right.
Absolutely. Very impressive. 1st and 10 now for the Eagles. There's the snap to Wall. He's going to throw this time. Batted down by one of the Knights. I think that was Lersch. Got his hand up there. 6'6". He's been in the way, no question about it.
The key thing is when you get penetration and you're deep in the backfield, get your hand straight up, and he did that.
A little bit different formation for the Eagles there, coming off that I formation. See what else they do here. Maybe bringing out a few different things from the playbook, huh?
Yeah, deep penetration is certainly a key as a defensive lineman. Replace the player. Your feet should be where their feet are as the play starts.
At the snap, they go to Schmitz again, and he maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. I think that's about it.
Maybe.
Bennett Schmitz, 150-pound junior for the Eagles. Made by number 69. 3rd down and 9.
Josh Larson.
Larson on the tackle along with Micah Lenz, number 53.
3rd down and 9 for the Eagles.
Passing situation for the Eagles. Let's see what they do in that tight formation.
Now back to the I formation again. They tighten it up.
Wing T formation. There's
that Schaldock again, but he's not going to make it this time.
Remember the last time they ran that?
Yeah.
He went to pay dirt, but not that time. Number 66, Rick, right there. Number 66, Isaiah Lersch.
Made by number 69, Josh Larson.
68.
And Larson there too.
Larson in there too. Looked like Isaiah Lersch had him.
Yeah, he did.
To me, but 4th down, and the Eagles will have to kick. Brandon Statler, good to see he's back in the lineup. He'll be back deep for the Eagles. There's the kick, and another towering kick. Taken at about the 15-yard line. He drops a knee, though, so it'll be 1st and 10 around the 15. Let's see where they place it.
Well, let's get to that point in the game, folks.
Maybe a little further back, about the 12, it looks like. So
we saw some towering kicks on Wednesday at that scrimmage, didn't we?
We did.
Wow.
They sure do have. Parker is a heck of a kicker.
Yeah, Sean Parker.
Sean Parker, yeah.
All conference last year, and left-footed kicker, just gets probably 5-second hang time on his punts.
Oh, yeah. That's quite a weapon for the lacrosse Eagles. All right, here we go. 41 seconds left. It's a keeper. Wilm will try keeping it, maybe pick up a yard on the play.
Trying to get some yardage up the middle, but nothing there. Bennett Schmidt, number 23, the first Eagle to meet him.
(19-13), 36 seconds left.
We have an injured player on the field.
Oh, we've got a player down.
Officials timeout.
So a little timeout going underway here.
So we're off tomorrow night now.
Yeah, I know. I told my wife, guess what? I'll be home Friday night.
Yeah, and
she said, well, what are we going to do?
Well, I know what I'm going to do is watch the Badgers play tomorrow night.
They play tomorrow night?
Yes.
Oh, maybe that'd be something
to
do, huh?
Don't the Packers play tomorrow night too?
Aren't they playing tonight?
Well, maybe not.
Thursday.
There's a lot of NFL games.
They play tomorrow night? Okay, they play tomorrow night.
A lot of NFL games tomorrow night. Badgers are on tomorrow night too, I think. Friday night.
Who does? Yeah, they're playing the 31st, I think, aren't they? That's what I thought. The 31st would be their first game.
Available from any athlete.
But anyway, lots of games on TV. If you want to watch baseball, that'll be on tomorrow night.
Wow. So one of the Eagles players was injured on that one. They got him standing up though.
For a good time.
So they still have fish fry on Friday nights?
How would you know? You're always working on Friday nights.
Well, either I'm working multiple sports seasons, so Badgers play a week from Friday. We're told Western Kentucky.
Is that Shaldock, the injured player?
And we'll, of course, be working a football game next Friday night, so we won't be able to watch the Badgers.
I think that might. Nope, no, it isn't. It's Ethan Anderson, the injured player. They're going to walk him off. Well, 69. I take that back. I don't have a 69. I thought it was 65. I think it's a 65. Yeah, Ethan Anderson.
Yep, it is. Ethan Anderson, the sophomore.
They're walking him off. Hopefully he's okay. So our score 19-13 with 36 seconds left in the third quarter. And
try to get a Menominee Holman score at the
well, that's coming up right after this. That's coming up after this game, so we don't want to give it away.
Oh, okay. No,
let's not give it away. You know,
it'll be a close game. I can tell you that.
Yeah, we'll just tell them it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, somebody paid Louisiana State though to play.
All right, here go the Knights. 19-13. There's the snap. Willem over the center. Oh, not able to get it to him. Really good. Aiden Cook got his hand in there, I think. Good defense, knocking that ball down.
First time we've called Aiden Cook's name, the sophomore.
I believe so. And Riley, I think, was the intended receiver on that. But so an incomplete pass with 26 seconds left. And the ball on the 13-yard line, 3rd and 9. Well, it says 2nd and 9 on the field and 3rd and 9 on the I think it's 3rd and 9. And again, they go to the run this time, but not getting anything out of that. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, nothing. Nowhere to go. Number 45 right there, Austin Shaldock.
No gain on the carry.
So it looks like they're going to let the clock run out, and we'll come to the end of the third quarter. So there we go. At the end of 3, our score is 19-13 with the Luther Knights in the lead. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with more after this.
From the bluffs to the river, surround yourself with
knowledge,
competition, the arts,
friendships.
Surround yourself with distinction.
Surround yourself with UW Lacrosse.
Best music mix. Good morning. Van McNeil, More Music Morning Show is on the air.
Say, hey, hey, now, baby. Hello, Ryan Seacrest here, Mix 96.
Are you ready for it?
Hey, it's Reed Magnum with Mix 96. Taylor Swift, here we go.
Are you ready for
This is Pop Crush Nights. I am Lisa Page. The moment that I've been talking about all week, I'm sure you're so over me mentioning the Chainsmokers, but hi, Alex and Drew are on the line right now.
Mix 96.1.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson. Starting the fourth quarter here, 12 minutes to play, and the Knights in the lead, 19-13. This game is definitely not out of reach for those Eagles, though.
Yeah, they're about to get the ball back, too, as the 4th down Knights will kick the ball. Bias kicking. Shaldock, the lone return man for the Eagles.
Shaldock, the I do everything for the team guy.
Yeah, as a junior.
Got flags here. Offsides against the Eagles. So the Eagles jumped the gun, trying to block that punt.
Caden Bridell, the snapper, and Emery Bias, the punter.
He went down. He took a step back.
So they move it 5 yards, 4th down now, and here we go again. There's the kick. Deep kick. Shaldock's going to back away from it, let it roll, and they'll stop the ball on the 44-yard line of the Eagles.
Again, good field position.
Absolutely. Neither team has been too good at taking advantage of the good field position that they get, though.
They've hit quite a few speed bumps along the way.
Yeah.
Cashton due to open up their offense a little bit, if indeed they have that in their early season playbook. See if Alec Wall, the freshman starting quarterback, can take them to the end zone.
Tight formation once again. Single receiver out to the left side. And they'll go to Schmitz again, send him out the right side there. And he'll pick up about 5 yards.
Yeah,
good run.
A nice early run. Nice block by 77, Brett Butzler. Brett Butzler, we talked about him, the captain, the 4-year starter, one of few seniors. You see, that tight formation reminds me of Bangor. That's what they run all the time.
All the time.
A lot of misdirection and quick blasts and little few jet sweeps in there to mix it up. And of course, they had a big win their first game against Melrose Mindoro.
Now they're going to spread it out a little bit. 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right, but they still go up the middle with it. And the ball carrier this time, number 33, Zach Harris.
Try to create a running room up the middle. Mitch Bass, number 65 there.
3rd and 1 for the Eagles.
I would suspect something up the middle.
Once
maybe
again.
A or B gap, Rick, on this. Trying to get that first down, keep the drive going. Yeah, another pre-snap penalty, and the Eagles will keep it, but they'll go back 5 yards, I believe.
Offside.
Oh, they're calling it against the Knights.
Jeez, I didn't see that. Must have lined up in the neutral zone.
So that'll give the Eagles a first down.
Yeah, that's a good way to get a first down, huh?
Yeah, whatever works, right?
Infraction was against the Knights. 5-yard penalty brings up 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
All you gotta do is just look down right under 4 yards behind.
There's Wall, takes the snap, hands it to Schmitz again. Bennett Schmitz. He gets hit at the line of scrimmage and pushed back. There'll be no gain on that one. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Jeez, just talk about controlling the line of scrimmage. They pulled the guards on an inside trap, and Josh Larson right there. Has he been impressive? Wow.
We apologize for the post in the way of our shot here, folks, but such is life,
So Joel Babinek did say he was going to remove that post.
Yeah, huh? You and I should come out with an axe one of these days, huh?
I think it'd take more than an axe.
2nd and 10. Wall fading back, going for all of it. He's got a man open, and he's caught. Trevin Freet catches that ball on about the 15-yard line.
Just a quick post, Rick, and he was wide open. Not bad defended by Brandon Stadler, but
he was with him, but he was behind him. And I think Freet had maybe a couple inches on him too. Yeah, he's 6'3", and Statler is 6 foot. So and a little bit extra arm length on him there, and he's able to pull that ball in.
See what happens when you got protection?
Yeah.
he was able to have a 3-step drop, and he was able to throw the ball without somebody being in his face.
1st and 10, ball on the 16. And they go to Bennett Schmitz, and he'll crack his way through that line. Good gain on that play. He's going to pick up 7 yards, maybe 8.
Yeah, very good block on the outside, too, by number 63, Nick Lasky.
They'll put it on the about just shy of the 10-yard line. 2nd down and about 4. Good run by Schmitz that time. .8:31 left in the game. Knights trying to protect a 6-point lead. They'll go to Schmitz again, and he's not going to get too far on that one. 19-13 our score. Luther in the lead.
Yeah, got some yardage. Isaiah Lersch grabbed him by the jersey until his teammates could arrive.
No gain on the play, brings up 3rd down and 4.
3rd down and 4.
Lersch and Larson have been in a lot of tackles.
They have. Here we go, 3rd down for the Eagles. They're definitely in 4-down territory, but let's see what they can do here. Whoa, a flag is thrown.
An inopportune time for a penalty, too. Just as the momentum, the tempo is on the side of the Eagles.
Procedure against the Eagles.
They make a critical mistake.
Gonna march him back 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9 for Cashton.
A lot of penalties tonight in this game, both sides of the ball.
That's not the sign of a disciplined team, that's for sure. Saw a lot of penalties in that scrimmage on Wednesday, too.
Yeah, we did.
The Eagles and Dubuque.
7:23 left here at 4th quarter. Eagles now, 3rd down, there's the pitch. Schaldock gets hit right away. That's Riley. He was right on him in the backfield for a loss.
Ben Riley.
Ben Riley has been impressive, too. We talked about Lersch and Larson. Well, Riley just came up from his defensive back position and made an exceptional hit.
So 4th down. A lot of yards here, but they're going to go for it. Definitely in 4-down territory. Let's see if Wall's going to pass this one. He's got a single back now. Zach Harris in the backfield. Receivers right and left. He'll fade back. He's looking for a man in the corner. There's the toss, and he's got it. It's caught into the end zone. He goes for a touchdown. Trevin Freit. Trevin Freit, the receiver, catches it in the end zone, and it's 19 apiece. We tied it up.
Kind of a jump ball is basically what it was.
And like a Hail Mary,
yeah,
kind of, wasn't it?
And Caden Bridell, one of the defenders there, pretty good coverage, and it was well thrown by the freshman.
It's at 6'3", gets him up a little bit higher than everybody else. Huh?
And again, good protection too.
Yeah. There's a kick for the extra point, and no good.
Oh.
No good. We have a tie ball game at 19 apiece with 6 minutes and 35 seconds left. We are all tied up, folks. We'll take our last break here, and we'll be back with this exciting game right after this.
Business.
That doesn't mean it's not fully staffed. Here's our sales department.
Purchasing department.
Delivery and setup.
Warehouse crew.
Quality control.
Advertising.
We've got the best in sales, service, and selection. Come on down and check out Boyer's Furniture.
You know that Boyer's is a small family.
Mix 96, today's best music mix. Good morning. Van McNeil, More Music Morning Show is on the air.
Hey now, baby. Hello, Ryan Seacrest here, Mix 96.
Are you ready for it?
Hey, it's Reed Magnum, Mix 96. Taylor Swift, here we go.
Are you
This is Pop Crush Nights. I am Lisa Page. The moment that I've been talking about all week, I'm sure you're so over me mentioning the Chainsmokers, but hi, Alex and Drew are on the line right now.
Mix 96.1.
Mix 96.
And welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson along with Terry Erickson. Boy, this game is turning out to be pretty exciting here, Terry. Down to a tie ball game.
We only want to cover exciting games.
Oh, that's true. We try to pick them that way. That's
we
right.
Do.
Yeah.
We work hard on analyzing our schedule to keep our viewers really involved in the game.
I think you've seen that dartboard I use. 19-19 our score with 6:35 left. There's the kick. Statler takes it at about the 20 out to the 40. And no, he'll get brought down short of the 40 at about the 37-yard line. Good field position.
Yeah, didn't get much help from his teammates. Did it most of it on his own. Tackled by number 33, Zach Harris. Well, this is when the 12th man concept, which occurs with home field. This is when that is a factor. Let's see if the fans in the 12th man, which are the fans, in a home field, let's see if they can make a difference.
All right. 1st and 10 now for the Knights. Single back. They'll send receivers right and left. Wilm under center. Peterson goes in motion. Wilm looking for the option. He's going to have to eat it. They take him down in the backfield. The Eagles, that's Bennett Schmitz, I believe, on the tackle.
Yeah, boy, they read that extremely well, but it was slow developing, too.
Yeah.
You could see that was not going anywhere.
2nd down and 12 now for the Knights.
This is when you call on your offensive line to make that extra effort. Give your backs a chance to get to the second level.
Wilm comes up under center. Receivers right and left. Single back. Man goes in motion. He's going to pitch it this time. And now that's Riley breaking loose. He's still on his feet. Takes 3 Eagles to bring him down, and they get him at about the 47-yard line of the Eagles.
I like the execution. I like the play call. I like what senior Ben Riley did with that. He just exploded and got a lot of the yardage on his own.
19 apiece, 5:37 left. Luther 1st and 10 on the Eagle 47-yard line. Receivers right and left, single back. Wilm up under center. Peterson in motion. There's a bad snap again. They've had that problem about 3 or 4 times tonight.
I was about to say this is when mistakes would, you have to eliminate those. And of course, if you're going to script this last 5 minutes, you're going to say, well, we're just going to eat up the clock and get a good drive going and then score as the clock runs out.
Yeah, that would be the ideal thing, wouldn't it?
That's a Hollywood script.
Yeah, 2nd and 12.
We're not in Hollywood,
unfortunately. There's the snap. This time they go to the back. And that's going to be Rogers, the ball carrier.
Yeah. That was a nice, get some yardage back, a nice 2nd down play. This is a critical play on 3rd down.
No kidding, 3rd and 7.
Because you're in a situation here, field position, if you don't get the 1st down, pretty risky to go for it on 4th down.
Got to get some yards on this one. Receivers right and left. Wilm backing up, looking to pass. He's going deep, and...
Ooh, no, dangerous.
And it's intercepted, picked off by Freet. And he's going to run it back. He's got it to the 40. He stopped it, pushed out of bounds a little beyond the 40-yard line, maybe the 41.
Trying to hit a home run, which was not probably advisable.
Well, and, you know, the Knights just haven't had any luck passing it, really, tonight. You know,
probably when you think back at it.
That's the 2nd interception, isn't it?
Exactly. When you think back at it, it's probably good to send somebody deep, but then throw somebody under him to get the 1st down. Because his particular route, Rick, brought 3 defenders with him.
Yeah.
So you obviously have somebody open underneath.
19-19, our score. 3:55 left. The Eagles with the ball. Now the Eagles want to make a long, slow drive to a score. And there's a flag. So it'll definitely be slow.
Wow, that's just really inexcusable here in the fourth quarter in the second game. That's just a little bit of a lack of discipline. As coaches, you know, we can always accept some penalties. Those are hard to accept.
Yeah. So first down and 15 now for the Eagles. See if the Knights can stop them. I formation. Wall looking to pass over the middle, and this time it's picked off by Statler. Brandon Statler is there for that one. He's running it back down to about the 15-yard line.
Boy, Brandon Statler, the junior. Johnny on the spot, huh?
Yeah.
Playing that free safety in center field, it perfectly played, but the ball was thrown right to him.
Trevin Freet was the intended receiver, and I think probably Brandon Statler's feeling pretty good that time he got the ball back. You know.
Yeah, well, they went to the right guy, trying to use his height again, but in great field position here. Let's see if the Knights can take advantage of it.
Let's hope so. 1st and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line, it looks like. 14. Here comes Rogers with it. And we got a flag. They just threw a flag out there.
Jeez, I did not see the penalty, but obviously it's on the edge and wow.
It's against the Knights. Holding.
I did not see that penalty, too. I'd like to see a replay of that.
Well, Saturday night at 6.
We'll see if John's got a good angle on that to be able to be definitive or not.
Yeah. John, our cameraman tonight.
I don't want to be too harsh on the call because it could have very well been the right call.
So is it 20?
So they'll push him back now.
It looks like 18.
First and about 18 to go. Send a man in motion. There's the pitch. They go to Rogers again, and this time he'll pick up a few yards.
Yeah, some hard-fought yards, Rick.
Maybe about 3 yards on that one.
Good defense that time. Again, answering the call, Zach Harris, number 33.
Looks like 2nd down and 15, I think, for the Knights. Ball's on the 19-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down and 15 for the Knights. Let's go, Knights!
2nd down, 3 minutes left. Tie ball game, 19 apiece. Wilm takes the snap, looking to pass, finds, throws it out of the flat to Riley, but didn't quite get it there.
Riley open too, just didn't get the handle on it.
Well, the ball was thrown a little short.
Yeah, he
frankly.
He just didn't grip the ball very well. Didn't set his feet.
3rd down and 15. Definitely in 4-down territory, though.
Are we going to see the Josiah Larson on a possible field goal here?
I don't know. Not yet.
No, not yet. But I mean, on 4th down, possibly.
Wilm comes under center. There's the pitch. They're going to Riley again. He's been their go-to guy, and he's going to the end zone, and that's it, touchdown.
He's got some good blocking on the edge, good play call, right down the sideline. Big touchdown for the Knights.
Excellent. Excellent run by Riley, and it's 25-19.
Number 27, Ben Riley, 19-yard run.
So the Knights take the lead with 2 minutes and 41 seconds left. Let's see if they can tack an extra one on here. There's the kick, and it's up, and
oh my gosh!
Everything
appears to do everything right except.
Hang on.
The angle. We got a penalty too.
We got a penalty here, and it's against the Eagles.
Offsides on the defense.
Somebody lining up in the neutral zone.
We'll set it up to kick it again.
So they'll do it again. Let's see if they can make it this time. Josiah Larson, the kicker, freshman. And there, now it's up, and I think he got that one. He did, through the uprights.
By a long ways.
26-19 now. 2 minutes and 41 seconds left. There's time. There's plenty of time for the Eagles to come back. The Knights are going to have to dig in there and try to stop them.
Well, now do you kick it deep? Do you just squib kick it? And then now you call on your defense. Their defense has played pretty well. And that's will be the task now, is the defense to stand their ground and make something happen.
26-19, 2:41 left.
So we're off tomorrow and then back to work on Saturday. I'm looking forward to watching the Tom Lee coached Aquinas Blue Golds. I know they were disappointed in their loss to Prairie du Chien last week.
Yeah. See how they handle Pacelli, huh?
Yeah, Pacelli, always a tough opponent. Had a chance to talk to their new coach yesterday, and he's pretty excited about coming to La Crosse.
They get to play at Veterans Field there. So.
Yeah. Number 37, Josiah Larson. Back for the Eagles. Number 15, Trevin Frett.
Shaldock once again back for
number 45,
the Eagles. And here comes Larson with the kick. And it's right to Shaldock. Takes it at about the 15, the 20, the 25. He's going to cut to the right. Still on his feet at the 30, the 35, the 40. He's almost broke through there. Almost broke through. Got it down to the 45-yard line. A 30-yard run back.
Well, wait a minute. Why would you kick to him in the first place? Well, that would not have been the guy that I would have kicked the ball to.
Good point. Why not kick it somewhere else? Yeah.
Kick it anywhere but to him.
Yeah. Good point. All right. Well, I think there's a penalty over there anyway.
There is a penalty on the play.
And it looks like it's against the Eagles, so I'm guessing it was an illegal block.
First look seems to be against the Eagles.
And they're marching it back, it looks like. So it's holding against the Eagles.
Hard for us to see that from here, but
yeah.
I hope these officials have another set of flags in their inventory, because they're going to need them. We're going to wear these out in this game.
Well, 2:29 left now. The clock is not the friend of the Eagles. 1st and 10, ball on the, there's the pass as he fades back looking to find somebody. He's got an open man. No. Oh, they're going to throw a flag?
Wow.
Really?
Questionable. Very questionable.
They're calling interference, I believe.
We got a penalty in the backfield too.
Well, it could be offsetting.
I think that's what we got, but that was questionable.
Pass interference.
Hard to tell from here, of course.
Okay, did you decipher all those?
I think we got a hit to the head is what we got.
Is that what it was? Got the quarterback in the helmet, they're saying.
How many yards is that?
That's a 15-yard penalty.
Well, that's flagrant, so.
So it'll be 1st and 10. Ball on the 42, 41-yard line of the Eagles.
15-yard penalty.
So.
Cashton 1st and 10.
2:23 left here. Eagles with the ball. The snap. Ball rolls out. Throws it. And now they're not going to call pass interference there. Both players were going for
the
ball.
Were you anticipating that or what? I was too.
Well, it was the way they were both reaching for the ball. I don't think they're going to call pass interference on that.
Don't be so sure. I mentioned
second down.
We had a pass interference call at on Calvin Maven in the Logan North game, our Memorial game, and one of the officials saw the game on replay and said, "Terry, we were wrong. That shouldn't have been pass interference." So there you go.
Okay, there you are. Handoff up the middle. Zach Harris, the ball carrier, but he gets stopped.
Jeez, a night party at the ball. Made a good stop. Lersch again, the principal tackler.
Number 68.
Third down. They'll give him a couple yards on that. Excuse me. Third down and about 8.
A gain of a half yard on the play brings up third down and 9.
Ball on the 43-yard line. I formation once again. Ball under center. Oh, bad snap. He picks it up, though. There's a throw. He's got a man. Hit right away. Loose ball. And now, are they going to say he was down or didn't catch it?
I don't think so. The contact that was made created that fumble.
So they're going to say it's Luther ball? Yes, they are.
First down, Luther!
With a minute 31 left, Luther basically has to take a knee a couple of times, and this game will be over.
Yeah, we'll see. The scoreboard doesn't show the number of timeouts. I'm not sure what the Eagles have left, but we have a timeout, I think, we have an injury timeout.
Player down. Wow, well, while we're doing that, let's take a moment to thank all of our sponsors today. None of these games would be possible, folks, without the help and the sponsorship of some pretty loyal guys like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning, Boyer's Furniture, Schumacher Kish Funeral Homes, Tri-State Business Machines, University of Wisconsin Lacrosse, Lewiston Monument. I want to thank all of you guys for sponsoring today's game and making it possible for us to bring you high school sports on KQEG.
Yeah, we really do appreciate it. Emery Bias made the incredible hit that time to create that fumble, too.
Yeah. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Knights when we get back to this.
They couldn't see from that angle.
They got the injured player off the field, and they continue with the timeout.
Hey, was that?
There's some discussion going on amongst the referees, but I don't think they're going to change any kind of call at this point.
I think they're just, where are we going to stop after the game?
Is that what it is?
I think so. That's what we do once in a while. Like, where would you like to stop? Well, we went to Buffalo Wild Wings last week.
So everybody is on the sidelines going, ooh, they're having a big discussion. What do you think it's about?
Yeah.
And they're talking about where they're going for wings? Okay.
Home team advantage card.
All right, 1st and 10.
Goes right to Luther football. So get over to Buffalo Wild Wings, eat some wings, support your team, have some fun, and let's go Knights.
I guess we know where we're going after the game, Buffalo Wild Wings.
I only started that because I heard you guys talk.
1st and 10. The hand is going to option it out to Peterson. Connor Peterson will run it around the corner. He'll pick up a couple of yards.
Kind of a dangerous play, too, as you're trying to eat up the clock.
Yeah, really.
Good tackle by Trevin Freet.
Eagles must have some timeouts because they just called one. So a minute 20. No, the clock just went to a minute 19. Stopped at a minute 19. And we have another player down across the field there.
We're going to get the KQEG sales staff to get get an eating establishment to be a sponsor of one of these games so that we can go eat complimentary food after the game.
Well, we actually do have some, like Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill up in West Salem. They're a sponsor.
Okay.
The Arterial Restaurant and Lounge, they're a sponsor. I love going there for their chicken bacon ranch pizza.
And their wings.
And their wings are good, too. Yeah, absolutely.
I know a lot of college students that go there on wing night.
The team and JV begin at 5:30 with varsity scheduled for a 7 p.m. start.
Fiesta Mexicana.
Please note the new and
Going to be sponsoring Aquinas games this
All
year.
right.
So there's another place.
Well,
on the south side there. Go down there for good Mexican food, maybe a margarita or two.
Possibly.
Yeah.
And as always,
I'm a margarita guy. I like those.
Yeah.
Margaritaville, you ever been there?
Oh, yeah.
Jimmy
After
Buffett?
about 6 of those.
Jimmy Buffett in Margaritaville?
Yeah. Oh, is he there too?
Yeah, he's there.
Second down. Knights are out there. Let's see if they can run this clock down. 1:19 left.
Go to Mexico and have
I don't know. Was that a timeout called or was that an injury timeout?
I think an injury, but I was going to say you go to Mexico and you have a margarita, and some of those are pretty potent, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Connor Peterson limping out. He was the player that was down.
Second down and 9 for the Knights.
He's going to sit down. It looks like they're going to stretch out those legs. It's probably a cramp, it looks like. There's the pitch. This is Riley once again. He's got room to run. There he goes. And it looks like, is he in the end zone? No, they're going to say he was stopped out of bounds about the 3 or 4 yard line, maybe the 5.
NASCAR speed by that boy.
No kidding. That guy has got some speed, doesn't he? Ben Riley.
He just impresses me.
Ben Riley with a great run almost into the end zone.
Ben Riley about ready to put this game away.
Yeah.
And then the Knights can just eat this up now and
103,
take the win.
102 left.
First down and goal.
Knights will bring it up to the line of scrimmage. Here we go. Wilm takes the snap, hands it off to the back. And it looks like Rogers picking up a couple of yards.
The Knights basically can put this away by just going to a knee.
Carried by number 25.
Clock's running, 45. Eagles don't stop the clock, then it's pretty much just all they got to do is take a knee.
Two plays and that's it, and that apparently is what they're going to do. Is the white hat cheats in to protect the quarterback. You notice that. He was told they're taking a knee, and that's what they do.
That's what they do, and that brings us to the end of the game. Well, there you go, folks. The Luther Knights win it 26-19, coming back in the fourth quarter to put this one away. Terry, you have a player of the game you'd like to mention?
I do. I think certainly for on offense for the Luther Knights, Ben Riley played extremely well. On defense, I would say Isaiah Lersch and Josh Larson, two outstanding players for the Knights. Those are my players of the game.
All right.
For Cashton, I think Brett Butzler played extremely well, and so did
Shaldock.
Shaldock. Oh,
I
my
would
gosh.
say Shaldock is my player of the game for Cashton. No
And
question about it.
I think Trevin Freet played well too, so I'll take
Couple
those.
of good catches, yep.
I'll take those three guys. But the Luther Knights thought they should have won last week. We said it in the pregame, up 19-0 at the end of the first quarter, and now certainly deserved this win. A game I think that had multiple mistakes. As you know, we're almost 2.5 hours into this game, and that was because of a lot of stoppage with penalties.
Yeah.
And but two young teams that I think will win their share of games. I don't know. Neither one of them probably picked to win the conference, but hopefully they'll have a decent season. And Cashton 0-2, and they now will play Hillsborough next Friday. And for the Luther Knights, they are playing next week at Richland Center. So we hope that the teams stay healthy and they have a good year.
All right, so that's it, folks. We're going to wrap it up here. Our final score, once again, 26-19. The Luther Knights win it. We'll be with you Saturday at 1 o'clock with the Aquinas-Pacelli game. I hope you'll join us for that. Till next time, for Terry Erickson, I'm Rick Wilson. Thanks for watching High School Football on KQEG-TV and KQEG-TV.com. You've been watching the KQEG-TV High School Game of the Week. Tonight's game featured the Cashton Eagles and the Luther Knights. The High School Game of the Week is made possible by our sponsors, like Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is their business on Southwest 2nd Avenue in Onalaska. Schumacher Kish Funeral and Cremation Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. Boyer's Furniture, quality furniture at affordable prices on South Avenue, La Crosse. The University of Wisconsin-La Crosse. Surround yourself with distinction. Surround yourself with UWL. Lewiston Monument on Deborah Drive at Lewiston, Minnesota. And Tri-State Business Machines, your #1 choice for office equipment in Onalaska. Thanks for watching High School Football on KQEG TV and KQEGTV.com. You've been watching the KQEG TV.